shadow. I think that's one of the I think that's one of the big pulls because as much money as there, so it kind of begs the question: well, what does it matter at that point? So, if you spend that kind of money on video games and you're always liking to try something new, I would definitely, I would of course highly recommend Game Pass. They did just raise the rate just a little bit. It's nothing horrible. I think it just went up to $18. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so they're saying that Ultimate now is, because I know they just raised the rate and it looks like it's $19.99 a month. So I know it sounds like a couple of consecutive back-to-back jumps, but it wasn't all that long ago when games were only $59.99 each. And now that they're phasing out digital media and basically eliminating the secondary market, people were a little upset with that because at least you had, I guess, for lack of a better term, equity. Wow, look at this. Alright. Ooh, that is touchy. That is touchy. Alright. So, first things first. My beverage of the day is San Francisco Bay coffee. You know how I like to roll. Some say it's a little late in the day. I don't think so. I think it's just fine. Now, this game is Hypnospace Outlaw. And it caught my eye because, you know, you had obviously some pixelated graphics, but it was the reviews on it. So let's go and just look briefly at what Hypnospace Outlaw is. It's a 2019 simulation video game developed by Tendershoot and published by No More Robots. So this is set in 1999, and it's ultimately, they're saying that it's just like the 90s internet, so... okay, we can move this around. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Alright, I'm so confused.
The future is you. Your passion. Your imagination. Your hard work. And now, with the help of Hypnospace, you have the tools and the time to make it a reality. Witness the dawning of a new world.
Oh, look at that.
Where sleep time is no longer downtime. It's where the future is built. A future built by you. Hypnospace.
Clever. Okay. So the premise is you put this headband on, you go to sleep, and then you enter an alternate world.
Department Enforcer Training.
Let's do it. Enforcer.
Hello, Sentinel Gamer.
Thank you for volunteering to help keep our
Wow, it
wonderful
pronounced the
community
name.
of Hypnospace
That's
citizens safe. Hypno S
that's
Enforcer
impressive.
Edition is different from the standard version of Hypno S in several key areas. This tutorial will guide you through everything you need to know to best serve your fellow Hypnospace citizens and earn HypnoCoin along the way. Let's do this.
All right,
Direct your attention to
we'll
the
go
top
from
of your
left to right.
desktop, and you'll notice the Hypno S info bar. From left to right, this handy toolkit features quick access to
the settings menu.
Oh my god.
The quick switcher.
That's hysterical.
The application menu.
The sad part is newer training videos, if you're in the IT
The
world,
current
aren't
date
too
and
far off from
time.
this.
Hippie, also known as the Hypnospace Intelligent Intermediary, is your digital helper. He'll notify you when you receive important messages, and even alert you to new HypnoS system updates. Hippie is always happy to help.
Here's a useful tip. Press the button specified below on any text and Hippie will read it out loud.
Whether you're new to hypnospace or a veteran citizen.
Okay.
Chime is an easy way to remember the 5 types of
Content
violations
infringement,
that legal
harassment,
enforcers
illegal
to keep an eye out
content,
for.
malicious software,
C stands
extra
for
legal
content.
commerce. Okay. So everything the internet is
HSPD
today.
Enforcer Dashboard is a special, secure program that only our volunteer enforcers have access to. The inbox allows you to receive messages from MerchantSoft, Hypnospace, or HSPD dispatch agents. You may also receive automated communications from Hypnospace pages. Some messages come with files attached. The Cases tab
Oh,
opens as
God.
a database.
This is going to be a whole thing.
The HSPD
right.
Enforcer Dashboard.
Oh.
Welcome to
Didn't mean to go to
Hypnospace
the
Patrol
actual-
Department Enforcer Training.
Oh, sweet Jesus. All right, so that's the
version
cases,
of Hypnospace
investigating.
Explorer you'll be using has been modified with an expanded search feature, enabling Hypnospace's citizens place the pages they've built. The citizen data dialog will show us. Your version of Hypnospace
Ooh.
Explorer has also been modified to include an enforcement tool. If a citizen has accrued 4 or more violation points, their account will become flaggable. Click the flag button at the top of any of the citizens' pages because you may be asked to report citizens engaged in harmful, malicious, or illegal. Welcome.
All right.
Hypnospace
Let's
Patrol
see if we can
Department
figure this
Enforcer
out.
Training.
Important message received from MerchantSoft.
Okay. MerchantSoft, welcome to Enforcer Life. There's going to be so much reading.
Important message received
You'll be
from
assigned
dispatch.
cases. Okay, well, apparently I just received a message from dispatch. No. All right, well, I guess let's minimize that. And here's dispatch. Oh, there. Duh. I missed it pop up. "1962 cartoon character Gumshoe Cooper. Look through your assigned zones for at least 3 possible violations and utilize your enforcement tools to check them. An image is attached." This doesn't seem like a virus.
Downloading Cooper screen.
Oh my God, is this dial-up? Does it tell me when it's done?
Downloading Cooper screen 1.
Oh my God, it even added the parentheses and the one afterwards indicating it's a copy. All right, so let's go to download manager. We don't need the copy. Yes. All right, so it's a fish and a magnifying glass with a hat. Oh, let's pin that to the sticky. There we go. What a great day. Okay. Let's, here's the hub. I mean, it seems like a lot at first. It seems like they had a concept and then worked it backwards to try to make it a little more playable for people. So yeah, it's going to require a fair amount of upfront knowledge, but it seems like that once you get in there, it won't be so bad. Alright, so if I hover over it, it's obviously giving me links. I'll let you disable the, okay. Okay, don't know what that does. Alright, I'm in Hypnospace Central. Oh God. Have you ever felt like you've gone too far into the internet? So go to your assigned zones. Okay. So it looks like what I'm doing is I'm just going through the internet and I'm looking for material to report. Okay, that's pizzazz. Wait a second. Well, isn't that interesting? I do like the Woodland Lodge. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Magical things are happening. Yeah, we can pin things. Alright, that's the observer. Oh look, stickers, yay. Uh-huh. Oh, look at that. Wiggle your cursor. If anyone remembers what it was like to stream, excuse me, just to browse the internet back in the 90s, it was, it got pretty awful at times. Alright. Chit chat. So far, and I'm just clicking through randomly. I'm not sure if there is a better way to go through and... Oh my goodness, you can go into your history. I'm not sure if there's a better way to move through this. Uh-huh. Well, you know, part of me feels like maybe, I don't know, no violation points. Model, it just all says illegal content. Well, I don't see anything that's that I guess is inherently illegal. Bad Citizen McGee. Alright, this is, let's go back home. You know, it's one of those things where I did least, I did... well, that's sad. In memory of... So I can't help but feel... I was going to say mildly confused. I don't think... All right, we'll just put you up here. Yeah, well... Okay, let's go into there. Yeah, it says go to your assigned zone. HSPD Zone Access Hub. Listed zones. So all of these are zones that I have to you know, troll through. Let's check one thing. Oh, well, that's helpful. Okay, works for me.
Don't be alarmed, Sentinel Gamer.
Oh. Well, why the hell would it do that? All right, perfect. Let's just start at the top. We'll go right down. All right, so it's laid out like old school HTML. Everything's nested. Cars. Oh my God. Well, isn't that neat? Uh-huh. Okay, well, this is... Your launcher is hungry. Okay. Uh-huh. Alright, totally making sense now. It would be nice if I could just find... one thing. Alright, looks like we have more posts than previously. Or is this counting visits to keep track of what I visited? First link, second link, third link. Okay, so this is in... This is, that was an unset up page. Okay, and everything apparently costs monies. Okay, leather satchels, neat. Not seeing anything inappropriate, and I don't know how blatant this is supposed to be, which I think is part of the issue I'm having with this. Let's go back to the cafe. Isotonic Records. Okay. No.
Zones. Places
Tamara
for people to feel the
Speaks.
same. Places for people to feel different.
22 pounds on, or pals on Chit Chat. Install Chit Chat. Oh, it's not available. Alright, I'm going to check one more page, and then I think after that, we're going to have to back out because I'm not sure exactly what they're trying to do here. Granny Creams, hot butter ice cream.
The hot butter, mix it with the ice cream. Freeze it up, cool, you can see it on your screen. Put it in your microwave, make it real hot like a soup or a dip. We call it heat and sip. Very tasty and healthy.
I'm not gonna lie, that jingle slaps. Oh god. Alright, so every one of these just takes you back to...
Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream. We take the hot butter.
Okay, so those are just
ice cream. Freeze it up, cool, you can see it on
tags
your
for the
screen.
website.
Put it in your microwave.
Send me money. Don't mate. Cooking, camping, office tricks. Again.
Zones.
What exactly are we getting at here?
Feel the same.
Alright, Hypnospace Central. It just seems like everything would be here. That logo is really familiar. I'm trying to think about what it... Looks like the Linux logo. Is that OpenSUSE? Let's go to the global newsroom. So it's funny, Y2K really was terrifying. And for those of you too young to remember, it was basically where systems were incapable of changing from, 1999 to 2000. And it wasn't nearly as widespread as we thought. I did have a couple of systems that were affected by it that required vendor patching, but by and large, it wasn't an issue. What most of the organizations did is they set up a test environment mimicking their prod, and they just rolled the clock forward, and they saw what happened. And for the vast majority, it wasn't nearly the end of times that everyone was thinking, but rarely is it, right? Alright, let's go through the music. Alright, so it just takes me to the link based on the tab, so I'm going to need to do a lot of click-through. Well, okay. Listen, don't judge me. Pass. Yep. Hey, listen, I am so sorry, Hypnospace Outlaw. It just wasn't what I was looking for. All right. I mean, wow. That is a hell of, oh my God. Is this a joke? Tell me we're not a litigious society. All right, not looking for special packs. Let's jump in it. Let's go into careers. And let's start our career. Oh yeah, this is, you know what? This screams to me cleanliness and you can trust me. So for those who don't know, Power Wash Simulator was developed by Future Lab and published by Square Enix Collective. And you go around and you run a power washing business. Let's look at this another second. All right, so. Oh, oh yeah. What a great day. Give it a little racing stripe. Like Bob Ross over here. Put a little happy spray. A little bit right there. A little bit right there. Huh. Seems like the more and more you go over the area, the cleaner it gets. Now there's some options here. Ah, you can show the dirt. Okay. Oh, look at this. There's an auto on, so I don't have to hold down the trigger the whole time. Always thinking about the user experience. Oh, that is satisfying. Oh, look at that. The paint turns darker, but then as it dries the normal color of the paint. You know, kind of like, you know, just like with anything else that you would clean. Alright, what about... Nope, I don't have... Wait a second. I can go prone. Call of Duty, eat your heart out. Yeah, this is tactical power washing. Oh yeah. Alright, and the left trigger changes it from horizontal to vertical and vice versa. Oh yeah. Okay. So it looks like you can strafe. I'm not sure how to reset the view. Oh, you can jump too. Wait a second. Alright, so it looks like once your screen maxes out. Oh yeah. Is this not how people clean your stuff? Hey, go away, gnome. Wait a second. Gas hot water heater. Oh, can I fill this? Oh no, the lid's closed. Oh, I need to unlock other guns. Nope. Wet newspaper. Bigfoot strikes again. So it's interesting, the more and more you clean it... Oh, I just got a bonus for cleaning the indicator. Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels good. Now, of course, what you should be doing is you should be cleaning top to bottom. That's how you do it. This way you chase all that dirty water right down. And, really, you should be starting at the very top. Alright, I can't tell. Is that grime or is that just... See if the window dries. That might be, those might be water spots. Come on. Alright, I need some sort of like huge nozzle thing going on here because this is that dirt? It was dirt. Look at these little tiny pixel pieces of dirt. Alright, that's nice. Alright, what about the front? What about the front? Oh yeah. Gotta get those headlights. Could you imagine if this is how real life worked? There was just a person standing behind you with money. Didn't tell you exactly what you needed to do, but they're like, hey, I want you to clean this. And the better you clean, they just kind of come out and they're like, alright, you know what? Here's some more money. Oh, nice. You cleaned that mirror? Here's some more money. I think it would be even funnier if once you got to the end of the job, you're just sitting there and you're looking at way too little money, and then you have to try to figure out what exactly it is. There's a removals van outside my nightmare neighbor's place. They're finally going. Whoever moves there is going to need a quality pressure washer. Interesting. I guess they're calling me the pressure washer. The button control's a little, well, I think you know the answer. Probably be a little bit smoother with a mouse. Keeping straight lines is a little difficult, but not terrible. Alright, so my goal is for this very first one to get it as clean as I possibly can to see what doing it right and following what the game wants does. That's all. Yeah, you gotta clean those wheels. Clean the wheels and the tires. Well, I guess I already did that. What about the mirror? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yup. I knew it. I knew it. Little things. Little things. Look at that. Oh, come on now. Can't run a respectable business without cleaning the mirror. There we go. Oh yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is satisfying. You gonna go with that business name, or do you want me to think of something up? I thought up Grouting Thomas for that Tyler, and she's never looked back. I mean, maybe? On reflection, Bonnie Tyler might have been better fit. Ha! Oh, sorry. For those out there, Bonnie Tyler was an artist who sang, I don't know if you remember, I need a hero. Yeah, never been a singer. Alright, got the bumper, got that, here we go. Believe it or not, this whole vertical washing thing definitely made it a lot easier. Although, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about these windows. Only $27. Oh, okay. So that door is officially clean. But like these windows, like what am I supposed to... Oh, you can. For whatever reason, it doesn't work from far back. Alright, well, let's do it. Yeah, if I spent this much time working on the seams of the windows, this person would be coming into a puddle of a vehicle. Huh. So apparently you hit the good enough, and then it just gives you the whole window. 35. Oh, okay. Alright. Am I close enough to do this one? $39. Oh, that's right. I can hit my magic button. What do you mean there's... How? The tire? That's what it was? I feel like we're just nitpicking now. Okay. Yeah, it's the tires. Oh, I'm sorry. That little bit. Eh. You're supposed to be able to get under it? Oh, it says to do the doors. Look at that. I don't know what I was thinking. Wow. That was a lot more intense than I thought it was going to be. And just like any other successful business, word of mouth is the way that it goes. Current loadout. Listen, there's a lot of Call of Duty stuff going on, but I don't know how I'd feel about my power washer guy showing up in a hazmat suit being like, nah, listen, this is totally normal. Everything's fine. Get off the table. I said, get off the table, Gnome. Known? Apparently, words are hard. Come on. Push it, damn it. There it is. Well, I just wanted to try to knock it off the table. What is this gnome made out of? Pick up. You can pick up and place things? What? Okay, well. Here's your new home. Alright, so for whatever reason, switch nozzle. Oh, I have a 0-degree nozzle? Oh, yeah. I mean, a 0-degree nozzle with the right water pressure can cut steel. So that's pretty interesting. Oh, look at this. 40. Hold on. Yeah. Let's go back to the 15. Yeah. I'm sure it's going to come up at some point, but I have no idea why I wouldn't just want to use the widest possible nozzle unless it really changes how whatever it is. Alright, let's follow the rest of the tutorial. Show dirt. Aim mode. Wait, aim mode. Wait, hold on a second. So I can shoot here. Shoot here. Wait. What does the aim mode do? I can aim down or I can aim straight. Wait a minute. That actually might have been like a sped up version of what I actually did. This is going to be a whole big thing. Alright, here we go. What is aim mode? Step edging, stepping stones, and step walls. Alright, well. Do-do. Do-do. Oh, that's satisfying. Doesn't that feel good? I don't know why. I get random things that just pop up into my head. I'm like, doesn't it feel good to pay less? I don't know if you guys remember the old Pay Less commercials from back in the day. Oh yeah, it's so satisfying. Isn't that satisfying? Ooh. It's that old saying, cleanliness is next to godliness. Okay. So it looks like I have to hit it twice. What if I were to go with a 15-degree nozzle? Could I do this next part in one shot? Let's see. Yeah, it does seem to clean better, but it's a little too narrow. Wonder if I can get away with a 25. This way my accuracy doesn't need to be sniper level. Okay, and then we gotta get the side. Yeah, I'm sorry, there would just be clumps of grass flipping up everywhere, and I wonder if damage is something that's gonna become unlocked at a certain point. I don't even know if this was on the punch ticket. Maybe it was. Yeah, there we go. Ah, life is good. So apparently those brown spots don't come off. Brown or green. Oh, look at that. Oh wow, there's even an underside. That's despicable. Okay. Alright, so we did the step edging, 2 stepping stones. Oh my god. Well, back to the grind. I mean, my assumption, you know what? My assumption is it's going to be everything, right? Trellis toy cars, trolley, swinging sofa, swing sofa cushion. So it's all the swing stuff, but I don't see... Oh, wow. Okay. Apparently there's an up shed door, fence, gate, birdhouse, patio. What about the patio chairs and stuff? Alright. I think it's time just to go ham. Although you would think that this might get, you know, a little monotonous after a while. I wonder if there are more special events that you can kind of do. You know, smaller objects, more detailed objects. Because I have to think at a certain point, you know, just walking into a backyard and seeing all this kind of make you go like, oh, come on, really? Hey, let me up here. Oh yeah, this is totally normal. If you saw... Wait a minute. Yeah. All right. Okay, you are almost clean, Umbrella. Of course, there'd be little tattered pieces of fabric everywhere if you tried to do this, but hey, who am I? I'm just the guy, right? Alright, get the edge. What the hell? Alright, apparently it doesn't like that angle. And there you go. Alright. And if anyone has ever done this in real life, it's not this satisfying. It's satisfying, but man, there are some really stubborn things that require chemicals and all sorts of stuff, but I mean, there definitely is something satisfying about the whole experience. I don't think anyone can argue that. Alright, here you go. We're just doing it all. All the dirt. I even like the sound effects. That was a nice touch by the devs. You hear how it's going in between each one of the slats. Alright. Getting close. And I do like the fact that once you get it to, I guess, whatever its built-in threshold is, like 99% of dirt, it just gives it to you and the whole thing becomes instantly bright. I'm actually thinking I might need to switch to a different nozzle for this. Let's try the 25. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright, that's one sill. I was wondering if it was going to make me try to get the back side of it somehow, or the top. So what's interesting, it said out of $150, but what's... Wait, was it out of 150 or was it out of... Yeah, it looks like the job is going up the more and more that I clean. I think that wasn't requested, which I don't know how I feel about that if I were in business, where it's like, hey, listen, remember how you just told me to do this? Well, I did everything, and that'll be 10 times what you asked me or what you wanted to pay. Yeah, let's just go. Really just explore the space. Ah, I like how it just gave that to me. It was pretty rough, not gonna lie. Well, let's see, how much is it? Pretty good. Alright, so this is full speed. And here's the 45. Do you do bikes? Yeah, I can do bike. What kind of a dumbass question is that? This is like one of those weird friends where no matter what you say, they just give you a bunch of questions like, "Hey, do you do bikes?" "Yeah, I do bikes." "Do you do cars?" "Yeah, I do cars." "What about mopeds?" "Do you do scooters?" "What about a skateboard?" Oh my god, look at that. I'm tracking dirt. I don't know if you saw that. Well, actually, I don't know. Was that there before? No, I don't see them. They were just old boot prints, I guess. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah. It's not cleaning as much as I need, so I think I'm going to have to go back to that 25. Yeah, the 25's doing a much better job. I can go over it much quicker. Why am I slowing down? Oh, because I'm hitting... Oh my god, I'm inside the gate. Call me Gateman. And listen, I know what you're thinking. It's about sometimes puzzling, challenging, but I'm a big fan of introspection, reflection, and I think that games like this give you that time to do that, to kind of just get into yourself and be able to think, kind of calm the racing thoughts down for a change, and allow your mind to just kind of drift to whatever it wants to at the moment. You know, you may be thinking about what tomorrow brings, you may be thinking about other things, or you just may be zoning out and not actively thinking about anything, and that's okay too. Alright. Oh yeah. I have a feeling each one of these chairs are going to be something. But what I am figuring out is that it looks like that if you don't clean it 100% and move on, it doesn't give you credit for even trying, which is kind of interesting. I guess there's a life lesson in there. Anything worth doing is worth doing right. So if you're not going to do 100% of a job, it doesn't count. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. Oh, alright. Oh, look at that. Are they really gonna... I can't remember. Oh, it looks like it is. Look at that. Oh, you sneaky, sneaky bastards. I do appreciate how when I first started out, this looked like a murder scene. What did you do back here? Alright, time to go commando. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, of all the things I've seen, I've never seen a power washer, you know, going prone, crawling under things to get the underside of them for power wash. Oh, thank God. Yeah. I really like the fact that it makes that noise when it's going in between all the slats. There we go. Again, I can't tell you how much it means to me that they give it to you if you get it most of the way, because honestly that would be something that would annoy the crap out of me, that even if it gave you credit and there was still a little bit of schmutz on it, I'd be like, come on now, what the heck? I'd be sitting there spending every extra second going over to get all those little details. Now, interestingly enough, I don't see a hose, right? So let's think about that for a second. What sort of quantum power washer do I have here? Am I pulling stuff from another dimension? This is where we're going to start cutting it off and redefining the new clean area. Whew. Sure could go for a glass of lemonade. Alright, this table's almost done. Come on, give me the table. Yay! I think I got all the chairs. No, I didn't get this chair. Now I did. And again, I agree with the mechanic, because it's trying to tell you that, you know, you need to get a certain percentage of it. So even though there may be one side that's really blatantly dirty, as long as, I'm assuming on a percentage base, you got the whole thing, it gives it to you. Uh-huh. I noticed that the farther out you are, the faster he moves, but the closer up you are, the slower. Okay. Oh, yes. Clean it all. All right, Harper. Oh, poor dog. Shouldn't have to live in this condition. All right, so I guess the dog bowl is part of the dog house. Oh, dog houses. A reminder of when dogs didn't live inside. Sounds kind of sad. I say that as my own pooch is sitting here sleeping on the couch like she's paying the bills. Little snores and little dreams. Oh, okay, so I could pick up the ladder and move with it. Are you kidding me? It just gave me the bowl? What the heck? Do I really need to get in there to get this schmutz off? Oh, alright, alright. So the brown stuff does come off. You just need to put a little more elbow grease into it. See? So I'm going to need to go back to that wall. Yeah! Wait, is it treating the doghouse roof as separate from the doghouse? It is. Well, that's just mean. Alright, we're gonna need to, Oh, I was. Oh, no, I wasn't. Alright. The dog door. Nope. Alright, well, apparently it gave me the whole thing. Good. Up here, the stepping stones. It gives you each stone. Oh, yeah. Kind of start doing the zebra stripe pattern, see how they like it. And all these little stones, these pea stones, man, they be getting blown out everywhere. And I know it may seem like I just have the world's worst aim, which I do. Don't get me wrong. But it sprays on an arc. It isn't linear, like left to right. So it kind of does this like rainbow thing where it goes up and over. All right, so oof. This is turning into a hell of a job. Imagine what imagine what the owners must think coming out and looking at this afterwards. And I'll tell you, this is a side hustle that quite a few people have. I mean, I see it on social media all the time. They're saying, hey, listen, you're interested in something like this? Just get yourself a power washer, a couple chems. Usually the customer supplies the water. I mean, you probably want to talk to them in advance about it. And then you go there and just go to town. Oh, yeah. Get up in there. Ponds always look so beautiful, but I really wonder about the upkeep of them. You know? I just feel like it would just be a tremendous amount of work. Not only that, keeping the fish alive and everything. And depending in which kind of climate you live in, you know, some of them, the fish can get frozen with the water and then they kind of hibernate. Other ones, they, you know, you gotta, I guess you would have to relocate or store, which has got to be stressful as hell to them. Plus, you gotta worry about all the birds and everything, using it like a buffet and eating all the fish. I've known a few people that had ponds, and you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. When they're maintained, they're beautiful, they're serene, they're tranquil. I'm all about that, but it does require a fair amount of effort. All right, going prone. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why, but in my mind right now, it feels like cleaning the underside of a toilet seat. If you've ever done that, where you're trying to like get up under the rim. Apparently, all you needed was a power washer and just to lay down on your stomach. All right, here we go. Sorry for you folks at home if you're starting to get a little dizzy. Oh, yeah. Satisfaction. Let's stand up. Stand up. This was a lot of surface area. It really was. I'm not even gonna lie. But look how nice that came up. Huh? Eh? It tells me that these rocks aren't as clean as they should be. Unless they... Yeah, oh wow. Alright. In between two? Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down, game. I will not disappoint you. The world will know about my power washing prowess. So much work. So much. Why is it so difficult? Almost sounds like one of those rain machines. Oh my god, lean back. There we go. That part's just a little annoying when it slows you down when you're not at that right angle, so because you can really plow this way. Okay. Almost. Okay. So apparently, I guess they're treating this all as one giant plot. But that's okay. All right, let's bring this down to the 40 and see if we can't do a little bit of. There we go. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. You can try to hide. It treated that. Oh my God! Is each step its own thing? Well, we'll find out. Yeah, we will. It is. Each step is its own thing. And for a minute there, I thought each riser was too, but nope. Now it's starting to sound like crackling fire. Alright, apparently it really wants the 25 nozzle. Okay. Yep. There's that retaining wall we talked about. Remember I was saying earlier about how all that brown can come off? You just apparently need to, to get at it. Let's try 15. 15 is a good number. Yes. And the reason why I didn't really question it that much at first is because depending on the iron content, rocks naturally will do this. It's the equivalent of metal rusting. Oh, come on. I feel like you're really just splitting hairs now. Yay! Nice. Huh. Totally missed this. And thank God for the what do you call that? The dirt, visualization, because sometimes it would be really difficult to see what exactly it thinks that you need to do. Wow. I mean, look at that. Look at that. The property just went from looking like it was on fire to this amazingness. All right, this thing says 45. I don't think it's really doing 45. I think the hitbox or whatever you want to call it for cleaning is lower than that. So apparently it needs to be a little bit more. Yeah. Clean it all. Oh, I'm getting a little seasick. What is it they say? You can't rush perfection. But they tried to hide this. They did. But I wasn't going to let them. There we go. And in this moment, just say to yourself, everything's going to be all right. All right. Can't remember if I got this top piece. I don't think so. All right, maybe I did. Surprised they're not like, hey, is this the Dirt Finder General? Get your details from a certain Harper Shaw. As there is an alleged dirt problem at a local playground. Well, I mean, sure. Saw my dream RV at the auction, all creamy like a toffee pie on wheels. That was big business for a while. People going out there and getting the RV of their dreams. Oh, alright, so they consider that the entire thing. So, let's hit the dirt button a couple times. Look at that. We never actually fully cleaned that. How about that? That would have been annoying. We can just clean the lawnmower? Oh, wow. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, be careful about that, especially with gas lawnmowers. You get that air intake all clogged up. I mean, there's an appropriate way to do it. And a lot of lawnmowers have a hookup attachment for your hose so that you can clean the underside of the deck. The more you know. Really thought it was going to be petty, and it's like, clean the handle, clean the wheels, clean the bag. Alright, what else needs to be cleaned on this? I guess we're going to have to figure it out. There it is. That took forever. Alright. The star was separate. You know, if only it was like this in real life. Inevitably what ends up happening. I've been looking at a lot of the games on Game Pass. Back on the aimbot, and go again. And it's amazing to see that they just keep doing it. I feel like there should be a little bit more skin in the game. And I fear that unless you can invalidate someone's copy of, or at least block it from going online, that, you know, they could still do campaign mode. Unless you're able to invalidate their serial number for their the game that they're actually playing, and making them purchase it again, so this way, you know, each time they get caught and banned, it's more of a punishment than just, oh, we reset your rank. Because the amount of damage they're doing to the other players is far worse than just, and not only that, but it gives them a bad, Activision a bad rep in general. And I really feel like if they just a little bit more, it could be done. But then again, bringing games to Game Pass like this, while a huge boon for a lot of people, it really is frustrating, because now if they even start to do that, and they'll start, let's just say, invalidating people's license, or it really won't work that way. They'll just go and reinstall it. Unless it's a persistent file, maybe we could do it that way, but honestly, something really needs to be done. In its current state, the game is very broken. I know so many people that enjoy it and play it a lot, and you know, listen, I'm one of those people. I really enjoyed playing it. But when you're just getting pushed on by cheaters, using wall hacks and snapping onto you, it takes away from the game. And that's why I always highly recommend, as much as you may love to play high action games, take a step back every once in a while. Play something it's enjoy it. Let's not forget what it's all about. I'm not sure exactly when this happened, but you know, video games started to turn into just, you know, crapping all over people, wrecking good times, griefing, and I don't know how that's pleasurable or enjoyable for people. I'm sure eventually there's going to be some sort of psych diagnosis for it, but still, again, I just think that, you know, sometimes it's great to have fun, which is why it's really strange if you're playing zombies in Call of Duty. Players can't hurt each other. And it's amazing when players get down. Oh, you also can't loot each other. So when players get down, people literally go around, you know, out of their way to help other downed players and be like, hey, listen, I got your back. Pick them up and then take off. And I think there's a lot of good people out there that want to help, that want to, you know, be a contributing member of the gaming world, but I think that it's difficult for them. All right, so the shed is clean. Oh, the plantern's clean. Glass is clean. It would be nice, just saying, it would be nice if they gave me some sort of indication, other than just hitting the dirt button, Oh, look at that, the eaves. So the shed is 70, or is it? No, I think the property is 72% clean. Alright, so we're going to have to go into here. I know I have a step ladder. Oh, 0 tip. Man, that is some power. Right now I'd be destroying this person's lawn. Oh, and I can... Alright. Well, that makes it a lot easier. Sound as the water caresses over each one of the things at a high speed. This is what I mean. Every once in a while, let's not forget why we played games. We played games that frustrated us, and depending on the generation of gamer that you are, man, did those games really suck and frustrate us. The original Nintendo would just freeze randomly or restart out of nowhere, and you'd blow on the cartridge, and everyone had their own special technique for how they put it in, or you'd put it in and then you'd cock the cartridge somewhat to the side, like locking it in so that it couldn't, come loose. But, yeah. Video games early on were made to entertain, but then there was this brief period of time where it just was to piss you off. There was no save, and occasionally, if you have a dev who knew the game was involved, they would give you a code, and then that code would get you back to where you started. But man, was it really frustrated. A lot of anger issues with kids sometimes, but I feel like it taught perseverance, gave you a personal sense of satisfaction. There really wasn't an easy or hard in a lot of these games. It was just, here's the game as is, do your best. Alright, let's get that rail, get that rail, get that edge, the eaves, center rail, and the underside of the other side. Alright, I understand how the outside gets all mossy like that. How's the inside getting mossy? What's going on in here? What are they calling this thing? The frame. And the other thing about Game Pass that's just wonderful is I would never buy this game. I wouldn't. It's not what I would, consider, my style or my play, style of game. But playing it, it's relaxing. It's nice. Do I think so far it seems a little limited? I do. But I haven't gotten far enough yet. I'm sure there are probably some challenge, maybe some beat the clock things. I have no idea. There might even be ones that test your ability and, to do truly detailed work. Man, how is that sofa still disgusting? Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Oh, the frame just got clean. That's nice. All right. Now I just need to do the roof. Man, my boy's got ups. All right, if I stand here, is that high enough? Alright, so apparently... Kobe! Oh. Yeah. Are you really gonna make me do this? Ah, sweet. Alright. I think I can game the system long enough to stay up here. So I got to keep the joystick pushed forward, otherwise it'll knock me off. They're almost done. My girls can't wait to go out there. Well, glad I could be of service. Okay. I'm just thinking about what kind of wicked sunburn I'd have by now if it weren't for the fact that my person wasn't, suited up like a hazmat experiment. Beautiful. All right. Little car. Time to power wash. It's a little Mini Cooper. Oh, that's good for the interior. The seat is separate from the car. That's hysterical. The fender wells, that's even funnier. Alright, toy car. Perfect. Birdhouse. Yeah, this will be really quick. But if you've ever power washed it, it does bring a very, very certain level of satisfaction. But, everything's got to be moved out of the way. The idea that you could just sit here and free aim this birdhouse with all this mulch, no. The birdhouse, no, it would not work that way. The stand is separate from the house. That is hysterical. There it is. Thought I almost got leg locked for a second. So, okay. I think one of the things that's really helpful and even therapeutic at times is I tend to be an overthinker. Games like this are a nice way to just unwind and relax. I mean, don't get me wrong, Call of Duty is just as GTA, things like that. They keep you occupied, but in a different way. You want to be able to end your gaming session and go, "Ah, man, that was nice," and not like, "That's some bullshit. They need to." But going back to it, I mean, if you're not a one-game person and you're looking just to get out there and just play and experience the different genres and things like that, Game Pass is really, really a wonderful deal. Because the best part is even if you dislike the game, you can just move on and try a different one. It's literally just that simple. But you save it. I mean, think about buying a game. So, I mean, of course, it makes you a lot more hesitant when you go to buy one because you want to make sure it's something you like or something you know. But it allows you to find genres that you didn't even know existed or different types of developers. Especially, and I know I say it all the time, it's starting to sound like a tagline, but indie developers. That's where it's at. I gotta say, they're beholden to no one except for their own individual artistic dream. And the vast majority of them have the experience first, the player experience first. It makes a lot. Are you sure? Maybe you have the wrong nozzle. Yeah, so it seems like it's kind of like you don't need the right nozzle for whatever material it is. It's just how well it cleans. So it just takes longer with the wider nozzle, but at least you can cover more ground. Alright, where's the... Wow. Okay, well. Down. Get down on it. Doodly doodly. Get down on it. There's all the dirt. You tried hiding from me. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And then some of the big hype that's going on right now is the new Star Wars Outlaws game, which I'm told it's supposed to be along the lines of GTA a bit, but set in the Star Wars universe. And Captain Shadow, who's in the chat, has a lot more experience with the research and information about that and the development studios. But I really, it'll be interesting to see what it is. And the fact that it's coming out soon, because they thought that was going to get delayed. So it's nice to see, because any more today, more and more of these, AAA titles are just getting delayed for whatever reason. And they're unapologetic about it. And then after delaying the game for multiple years and pissing off like the entire gaming community, they go, oh yeah, here you go. But if you want to play like 4 days early, 3 days early, you could pay $100 for this version and we'll let you do it. I just feel like it's not genuine. I love how when we started this, it was $150. Was that just for showing up? I can't remember back that far, if that was for just showing up or if I had already started power washing. Because if that's the case, this might be the best thing ever. Just go into a job, spray one tiny thing, and go, all right, I'm out. And then charge them for that little bit. Come on, Trellis. You're so close. The fence post is separate from the trellis. Oh my god. Alright, that's trellis 1. Trellis 2. Is the post not clean on the other side? Is that what this is? Is that what all this anger's about? Okay, that fence post is good. That fence post is not good. That fence post is good. Perfect. Switch it back. Yeah, see, this is where we need to kick up that nozzle pressure to get that yellow-brown stuff away. We could do it with the other one, it just seems to take forever. And what is this, all this green about? Alright, fine. Does the zero nozzle? Nope. Zero nozzle does not care. Alright. Whew. Almost done. Man, this $150 job really got out of hand for this owner. I wonder, I mean, don't get me wrong, you look at the bill and you're going to get sticker shock, but man, I would argue this place, it reflects light now. That's the big part of it. Alright. Okay. That's, oh, this is the step wall. Wait, step wall? Really? What are you trying to do to me, game? Pond wall. Alright, good. Invisible mortar. It's kind of weird that there's concrete with a couple of just stones pulled out. Going prone. I mean, look at it light up. That's impressive. That's some nice attention to detail that the devs did. Although I don't know what's going on with that green part of the wall. It's clean. See? The pond wall is different from the pond liner. Do 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 do. Almost sounded like the National Geographic theme. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, come on now. Just give it to me. Alright, so that's the pond wall. Okay, and now the pond liner. The stone? Wait, oh, come on. What kind of secret achievement nonsense is this? Oh, okay. Be on the lookout. Whatever it is, it will be small. Oh, you know what? We could just go here. What is this steps nonsense? Oh, look at all these ones. So the barbecue patio trim, the control panel. All right. Probably this side. Yep. The control panel. Okay. Doghouse roof. I wondered about that. There it is. A little bit of... So I'm hitting the dirt button right now. Oh, definitely seeing some of this. Is it because the underside? Little half-inch eaves. Oh my god, that's incredible. It's amazing how much that I missed. It's amazing. I wouldn't have thought it. Fence post, food shelves, and garden chairs. All right, so fence post. Fence post, good. Oh, look at that. Okay. Fence post looks good. Looks good. Looks good. It's considering all that the gate. Really? Alright, so food shelves and garden chairs. The hell are food shelves? Well, let's look at... Is this a garden chair? It is a garden chair. Flower bed edges. Well, that one looks good. Now, is it the inside? Come on, dirt. Oh, I guess these are the food shelves. Let's look. Lawnmower and lawn... Dude, what was I saying earlier about the lawnmower handle? I don't know. I think maybe someone with OCD might enjoy the game. Oh, so, alright, so it's treating the chassis different from the rest of it. Okay. Swing sofa cushion. Really? Can I take it out? There it is. Oh, you clever, clever game. Come on. What more needs to be done to these cushions? Unless... There we go. Unless they come off, this is ridiculous. Yeah, look how dirty that is. There. Is that better? Are you not entertained? Alright, and now the steps. What is wrong with the steps? Is it that inside piece again? Because I swear. What? How the hell did I miss that? Okay. Job complete. That's incredible that it actually followed me and took time-lapse photos. That's that is crazy. And it lets you rewatch it. right. And there's a co-op, Captain Shadow. I'm just saying. I don't even understand. I should just be able to just like almost like a 3D printer. This is the bread and butter stuff. I'm telling you. This all day. All day. Now, of course, you know, if you don't care about it ever running again, I mean, it's a video game, you'd have to take a lot more care than this, but these little jobs, dollars per hour, definitely. Okay, get the undercarriage, get that back wheel, make sure we get all that grime off the inside and that front wheel. Nope, the inside. Come on, get that mud guard. Okay. I have no idea what's becoming clean. Because I get an achievement for completing this game, I don't get an achievement for pressure washing your house. Now, if you could convince Microsoft to do something like that, I will come and help you pressure wash your house. Radiator. Okay, so how do we get into there? All right. Keep going around, look for something that has a sliver or something left. Nope, nope, nope. All looking good here. What about the seat? Oh, fuel tank. Beautiful. Brake discs. Rear fender. Look at that. $75 like it's nothing. We'll have a certificate made for you noting my great appreciation. Do you even have a pressure washer? You're right. I do. I don't see how it benefits me, though. So I have to lend you the pressure washer and pressure wash your house. Seems like I'm getting the raw end of the deal. Clean the playground. I don't know why, but in my mind it sounds like this is going to be better. It's funny, I could if I wanted to just focus on the high ticket dollar items like the tower roofs. That seems like a lot. All right, let's see. We've got money. Can we buy stuff? I already own it. Oh, medium duty. So $900. All right, I think what we need to do is we need to save up our money. Cleaning liquids. I have a feeling that eventually it's going to come to this where we need it. Clothing? What? Modifications. I don't understand what it would... Okay, then there's also experience. Well, I think if it's going to do that, yup. Let's clean that playground. Alright, well, this isn't so bad. Well, let's get started. I see a ladder there, but we're going to do whatever we can not to use that ladder. Because we're pro power washers here, okay? We don't mess around. Why can't I get out? Hang on a second. No. It just puts it. So what? I can only put it in certain. Oh, look at. Oh, okay. You can only put it in these pre-assigned spots. Well, that's great. I don't care. The bench was red and yellow? What kind of Houdini crap is this? And blue. Perfect. Alright. Almost going prone, going prone, going prone as a power washer man. Yeah. Beautiful. Alright, bench is done, bin is done. Oh. I have an idea. Well, this is fun. I like how each individual panel is its own thing. Alright. Oh yeah, look at that. Years of grime. Sounded like Vincent Price. Hello, children. Yes. Yes. Okay. This is like... Holy moly. That was pretty dirty. Do like the shine effect on this metal grating. It's very, very much what you would see at a park, and that's what I really appreciate too. A lot of the times is kind of the realism of it all, to match the textures to real life. You know, not just artistic interpretation of it, but kind of, you know. Okay. Yeah, we knew this was going to be dirty. I don't know how it gets as dirty, though. But I do appreciate that, you know, it's like, hey, you got to go under. Alright. Oh, what is it trying to... Alright, there's some part of it over here. Ah, the floor plate. How do each one of these floor plates require that much attention? Look. Look. Everything's glowing around it. Why does it say the floor plates are only 3% cleaned? What does that mean? Yeah, see, it's not roundabout floor plate. Oh, God. Never mind. Yeah, my ability to read is terrible, apparently. Okay, here we go. And we're just gonna... kind of like a steam cleaner. We're just gonna keep going back in. Oh, yeah. You know, for a moment, it almost feels like the sound and the look like it could be steam. Oh yeah. Little extra dirty section right here. Man, this is like... I'm gonna be here for a while doing this. I wonder when we start getting up to the more advanced levels and they, you know, start saying like you need cleaners, what that's going to be like, or if cleaners in general would just make the process easier. Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, that's going to require some much heavier spray. Like, people changing their oil on this thing? Alright. Oh, God. That is just... Are we at least separating and dividing it up? Oh, so it divides it up by color. So there's the large red, there's the large blue. Yeah, let's try this one. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. How big is the yellow section? It looks like it's all spread throughout. At a certain point, you gotta start to wonder. Let's see what this is. We got a soap nozzle. You know what? Yeah, let's just buy it all. I really hope that these are interchangeable. Nope, can't buy any of that. Can't buy that. Oh, wait. Can't buy the medium duty, don't have enough money. Got it. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, that's just a sprinkle. That's the rotating 0 degree. Oh yeah. Yeah, long range, baby. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll be able to cover much more area. Look how fast I'm able to go over. I'm not gonna lie, out of the corner of my eye, I looked up and I swore that that bench was like a Roblox person coming at me. Man, that is vibrant yellow. All right, so these sections are kind of... Oh, so that's why it said large red, because that would be... All right. Well, let's do it. Wait a minute. Is there a goal around? Definitely seems like a test is something I should be able to do with the ball, but Snaking through, snaking through. Oh, yes. No thank you, Captain Shadow. My duty is to power washing. But if you wanted to play, it is free on Game Pass, and it's a very small game. You should download in about a minute, maybe two. Being requested to play Call of Duty Duos, but I'm not looking for that kind of anger right now. All right. Let's take that. All right, how far does this red go? That's just mean. And yes, you may be my only viewer, but as someone, you know, really just starting out streaming, all you can do is what you can do. So I stream when I can, and I hope enough people find it entertaining when I do. It's crazy. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Let's get the little overlap. I mean, these extensions are definitely making a big wow. Alright, apparently there are colors under here. It's definitely impressive. They consider, yeah, they do consider the floor edge different. Let's take care of this floor edge. It's like a white noise generator too, which I think is part of the appeal of this sound. It's not harsh, it's not tonal shift is, you know, largely gentle. Makes you put the work in though. I mean, there's no doubt about that. So apparently it's the sides too. Got to keep hitting this dirt button every once in a while just to see. Slowly coming down though. Whew. Yeah, look at that. It's the sides. Oh, we're so close. Why? There it is. Okay. One down, 6,492 to go, right? What if we went wider with the higher power? You know, the whole extend your reach thing might actually work better, and then it would just be a matter of going and doing some touch up. Let's see what happens. Alright, so it looks like it does well, but we're going to need to stay at a closer angle, which means slowing it down considerably. But that's okay. Man, large red floor is getting clean. Oh, for a second there, I thought they were straight up going to ask me to power wash a cat. What? Who is this rando that just keeps talking to me and telling me about jobs and stuff? What's the relationship to me? I obviously checked out early in the game when they told me. No, you didn't. Alright. Multiplayer is enabled. If someone wanted to join... This is hysterical. Ah, gotta do everything. Alright. It says there's another player here. What? I'm getting... Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, is this... Oh, really? 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 Alright. We're gonna bring Captain Shadow into the party. Alright. Party audio. Hey, listen. Not every game has to be action-packed and adventurous. Sometimes you just need to unwind and just let your brain chill a little. Hey, listen. It doesn't matter how you got to where you are, just as long as you enjoyed the ride. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, look around. Look at the sidewalk out here. They didn't hire me to clean that. But God, must be. It's exact. Well, no, once it's clean, then they're not allowed to use it anymore because it'll get dirty. So, RB and LB switches through your nozzles. And if you hold X, you can change your gun and the length of it so that you can clean at a further distance. But, as I was mentioning with Chad earlier, regale me with all of your thoughts and feelings on the new Star Wars Outlaws game, because I don't know if everyone knows this in the chat or not, but Captain Shadow over here is a huge Star Wars fan. And not just the movies, the books, the comics, the lore, some of the lore that contradicts the other lore, some of the ultra meta lore. So, tell me, well, you know, it's really it's difficult to say. They obviously promised a lot, but I think what was it? Knights of the Old Republic, was that the one that was the crowd favorite and a pretty successful one? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Captain Shadow. I'm being told by the chat that your audio is not coming through. So let me just see real quick. And I can walk you through how to enable that real quick. So press the Xbox button. I'm sorry, Captain Shadow. Oops, 1 second. That was annoying. So go to the second to the last tab, which is capture and share. Go down to live streaming. More options. And then at the top, party audio. Give me 1 second. Oh, you know what? You're right. Try that. Xbox button, RB twice, click on the party, go to options. There should be an option.
Include my audio. There we go.
Perfect.
Now I think we're in it.
All right, let me just double check the stream real quick.
Let me see. Let me see. Littering end. Littering end. Testing.
Right. Okay. Seems like it's working well.
All right, perfect, perfect.
Let's go through here, try a couple things. Oh. All right, so you were regaling us with all the information about Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh yeah, what I was saying is that was a
fan,
fan favorite for years, but we haven't had a good one because EA has had the sole rights to producing Star Wars games, and while they tried their best, a lot of their games become highly monetized and kind of seemed like they were half-assing it. So,
hey, listen,
now
so many developers are doing that today for the cash grab.
All right, and it looks like Ubisoft is attempting to make a pretty decent game here. I do wish it was multiplayer, because then we could do stuff like this while playing it. But they've gone with the single-player option. But it will be one of the first games where you're able to fly seamlessly from the planet to space without loading screens and seeming like you're losing control of your ship, which that kind of seems cool. It's supposed to be taking a better play to it than No Man's Sky. But other than that, I think we just got to kind of wait and see. Like, got a cool reputation system that's going to be used between the different factions in the game. A lot of upgrades, character unlocks. I like a game where you can, you know, at least the more you work at it, the more you get out of it.
I can see that. I do like that. Something where each time you go in, you get to build a little bit more off of where you were and don't have to, you're just not starting from the bottom.
Yeah, like Sea of Thieves.
Well, you and I have different opinions about that game in general. I think we'll see what happens with Season 14's update, but we'll just have to find out when that release happens. For right now, I think the least they can do is fix the stability issues instead of introducing new features.
What were these kids doing in here?
Well, what I don't know is how there's even coverage of everything.
Was there some type of car wrestling fight?
I mean, there may have been.
Do you have to get every last spot?
No. It's like once you get to like 99% or whatever, the whole section lights up and it just gives it to you. Which I really appreciate, because I think every spec would be really annoying.
It probably used to be every spec, and then people were losing their minds in beta testing. Can you imagine trying to find every last one on this map, though?
I mean, it would definitely make it hard. I do like the fact that it gives you, you know, the ability to look up and.
So is there a hardcore mode where they just give you like a brush and a bucket?
Don't give them any ideas. All right, more and more.
So what am I getting paid here? Are we splitting it? Are you subcontractor?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah, totally.
Uh-huh.
The check will be in the
we really didn't establish terms here before we began assisting. I mean, I like to think my contribution is greatly appreciated, but
here we go. Oh, you're going to have to give me one moment. Something's going on with my dog. I'm not sure what.
Sounds good. All right, well, keep from being dead air. It is Captain Shadow and Sentinel Gamer here, just trying to pressure wash some weirdly dirty playground. Maybe this park just didn't pay its taxes, because everything else around us seems to be perfectly fine. Yeah, I gotta say, maybe instead of pressure washing this, they just should have torn it down. But whatever, we'll do our best to see what we can clean here. A little bit earlier, we were talking about the new Star Wars Outlaws game that's coming out. From what I understand, it takes place during the time period of Episode 5, so the Empire's at the height of its power. And you need to work either with or against the Empire, but also with or against various criminal factions to try and make your own way in the galaxy. Sort of a rags to riches story. So that should just be out in a couple days. I think it's actually next week. I don't recommend buying it early, because especially since it's available day one on Game Pass, you can really get a feel for it without having to spend the $70 at the base price. But it's definitely one of the ones I've been looking forward to for quite a while now. Very disappointed that it didn't bring multiplayer into it, because nothing would have been cooler than being able to fly around with your friends from planet to planet, taking on mercenaries, smuggling goods. Basically the GTA style of an outer space Star Wars game. But alas, we will have to continue to wait for a GTA 6 at this point, I guess. There's this cat.
All right.
I was really hoping to pressure wash this cat that you were talking about.
Tell you what, I'm going to end the